What's up? I'm Ashley Bornancin with the Red Carpet Report. We're here at Fox Studios for the Hallmark Hall of Fame world premiere of Julia Stiles' new film, The Makeover. How you doing?
Hi, really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me, what was the inspiration in writing The Makeover?
The people from Hallmark asked me to come in and do sort of an update on George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion, which I thought was an interesting challenge. I really wanted to be true to the original, but at the same time give it this modern spin. That it was their idea to do gender reversal on it, which I thought was really interesting. The role that, and especially in the world of politics, the way that sometimes we will allow certain things from men that we don't allow from women in politics, and that image is so important. So yeah, I thought it was kind of a fun way to bring this into into the modern era, but still stay true to the original.
Did you have in mind when you were rewriting this who you wanted to play those roles? Because to me, when I see Julia in those clips, I'm like, she is that character. Like, I don't know, it just fit her so perfectly, Yeah,
I think she's really perfect, and I think David is wonderful, and so I thought their casting was really perfect. It's funny because as I write, sometimes I'll try on. It feels like I'm auditioning different people in my head, and sometimes sometimes I will write with specific actors in mind, and then other times it feels like it's hard to get a handle on exactly who the actors are. So I think that they did a great job of finding these people to really bring these roles to life.
That's awesome. And why Boston?
What's that?
Why Boston? Why be set in Boston? I mean, it's a very trademark city, great city. The accents are awesome. So
exactly. Well, like you said, they've got such really defined accents, and at the same time, I thought Boston was the city that I think plays closest to London of the original play, where there are these social strata. You've got just the kind of creme de la creme of the intellectual elite with like Harvard and MIT and places like that, and yet at the same time you've got people from South Boston and Charlestown, where they've got such a really strong identifiable accent, which I think was so important to the original.
Yeah.
Just this sense of the importance of how people spoke, and so I think that that's. You find that more in Boston than I think in any other city in the U.S.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the scene, the ballpark when, I was like, that's Boston. Exactly. That's a Boston phrase.
Exactly.
So to aspiring writers, there's writers all around Hollywood. What would you say would be like key elements that they need to, get that script landed in the right arms to make a movie?
I think that the one thing is it's always how true your characters true you can be to your characters. I think that first and foremost are these people that we want to spend the next hour and a half of our lives with.
Wow.
For me, that's always the telling point for a writer that I come from a place of, are these characters that I'm interested in, whether they're villains or whether they are heroes. Yeah, are these people that I want to devote that time to?
They almost become your friends while you're watching them in a way,
Oh, exactly. And for me as a writer, that I spend months and months with these people, so they're...
I never thought about it like that. Wow.
I do, and sometimes it's like you rent out space in your head, and then they start to chatter, and sometimes it's hard to get them to shut up. But I really...
The life of a writer.
Exactly. So I really like these characters, and they were really fun to come spend all that time with.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, CJ. Congrats on the film.
Thank you. Really nice to meet you.
Of course. Thanks for watching the Red Carpet Report. For more interviews, like and subscribe.